Hello everyone and happy Halloween. I am wearing my finest fall cardigan and I have my little cat in a pumpkin. It's a cat. It's a pumpkin. Anyways, I don't have like a costume set up or anything. All my stuff is honestly in storage because my husband and I have been moving a lot over the last 3 years. So, long story short, a lot of my Halloween decor is in storage. So, that's what you get. And this like cardigan that almost says Halloween, but just kind of says fall. So, take it or leave it. Anyways, today we're going to do a speed build, and it was inspired by the movie Hocus Pocus. My husband kind of was like, you should try to build the Sanderson Sisters house, and it just kind of inspired me to run with it. I've never tried anything like this or even like the Sanderson Sisters house as a whole. So I'm excited to let you guys see it. I hope you like it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did also make sure it was like a functional house. So you can use it for all your things. There is technically a little bit of skill building and stuff that you can do, but otherwise it's just a lot of spookiness and fun, and I tried to just have fun with the decorating and all that. So I hope you guys like it and are having an awesome Halloween wherever you are. I'm not super educated on the time zones and when Halloween is for everyone, or if everyone celebrates it the same way, but I just hope you're all having an awesome day. So we like Halloween in this house. We're gonna do some pumpkin stuff tonight, so, and movies of course. But anyways, I will stop yammering on and I will let you guys watch it. Alright guys, we are going to dive right into the speed build portion of this little speed build, should I say, of this build. I am obviously so bad at voiceovers, and I've said it before, but like I'm not a builder on my channel. Primarily I love building, definitely one of my favorite things to do in The Sims, but you don't come here for speed builds, so sorry if my voiceovers are a little awkward at times, I guess you could say, or just choppy in general. But what we're doing today is the Hocus Pocus house for like the Sanderson sisters, and there are 3 bedrooms, a 1-bath house. It has a kind of like open floor plan on the top, as far as the like second floor is open to the bottom floor, and I was kind of trying to recreate that from the actual movie itself, because if I am not mistaken, that's like one of the features of the house that you can actually see, because there's not a whole lot of reference images that you get to see from the inside of the house. So I just kind of had some fun with this. I made it a functional house, so it's a kitchen, a bathroom, and the 3 bedrooms that I don't know if they fixed the scooting of the beds, if Sims can scoot or not. I don't ever try. I just always set my beds out in the middle of the room if I want 2 Sims to be using it. But one of the rooms is like the double bedroom is kind of pushed up to the side of the wall, so. But in the beginning of the speed build, you got to watch me struggle with the windows, and I hope you enjoyed that, because I was trying to mimic the front facade of the Hocus Pocus house like to a T, and that's kind of one of the things that you can see like on the reference images when you Google it, is that there's kind of like these mismatched windows at the top peak of the build that like don't really make so much sense, but I guess that kind of feeds into the lore of it maybe. So anyways, that's just kind of what we went for there, and I like how it turned out personally. At this point though, you can see the exterior of the house coming along, and I did have to kind of shift around like the size of the house, but I feel like it came together as a whole quite nice in the end, and I don't know, I hope y'all like it. I hope everyone is having an awesome Halloween. If you like Halloween, I know some people do not, but it is a favorite holiday in this household. It was one of my favorite Halloween, or one of my favorite holidays growing up was always Halloween. And then my husband as well loves Halloween, so in this household, we're fans. We do approve. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, whether you are celebrating or not. And I'm super uneducated when it comes to time zones and like when it's like certain times and days for other places. I'm just very uneducated when it comes to that, so I have no idea what time it is for everyone else out there, but right now it is 8:48 p.m. for me. We are actually in the middle of watching Halloween Town. My husband and I, we had some fried chicken for dinner, like Oklahomans, true Southerns. So we had fried chicken for dinner, and then we're watching Halloween Town, and our daughter woke up from her nap. Yes, I said that. At 8:48 p.m., my daughter woke up from her nap. Obviously, it was like more like 8:15 when she woke up, or should I say we woke her up, because she hasn't been napping really recently. We're trying to transition her into like a toddler bed because she is a toddler. And I guess she's kind of figured out that she doesn't have to nap. I don't know. It's not true. I've told her that she has to nap, but she just doesn't listen to me. She doesn't believe me. So, it's fine. But you guys did get to watch me kind of fiddle with some interior walls to help me lay out some of the windows on the exterior. And that is, I don't know, I think that is something that only happens on console, because if you like click the right bumper, you're able to like paint an entire room. Or if you click the left bumper, you can only paint what you want to paint. And I could be mistaken when I'm saying that. Obviously, I play every day. I should know. But with the windows, you can like press the right bumper and you can auto place windows like in a room. It'll auto place them for you. I guess to like help you with alignment and stuff like that, or maybe how many windows should go. I don't really know because I don't like it. I don't really use that feature. But my console, my Xbox, has been glitching out for quite some time now, where just it's not even like every time that I build, just sometimes it'll glitch out and it won't let me place like one single window. It will only let me do the room, like filling a room. So anyways, that's what I was doing. I was playing with the interior walls. I was trying to make it to where all the windows on the outside looked right, but I had to literally make rooms on the inside, like false rooms. So anyways, I'm yammering on about window placement and glitches because Sims 4 and the glitches, it's never ending and kind of frustrating sometimes, but I don't know. I think that I should get a Twitter account purely to yell at the Sims team about console glitches, because I just don't know if they're aware, but like there's some issues. But I really tried to pull my inner Devin Bumpkin out with like the vibe and the energy of this place being spooky, and adding a bunch of the corbels all over like the front kind of A-frame of the house, the front roofing frame. I added corbels all over the place to kind of just give it that extra bit of detail, and then I put the extra floor tiles down underneath the roofing to make sure that it was just nice and detailed with the trim and everything. Like I tried to really just give it as much detail as I could. I don't know. I like it. I feel like that's my go-to. I like it. But in all seriousness, I had an absolute blast building this. Honestly, I kind of just like, I went in thinking I was gonna like put gargoyles and statues everywhere and make it like just the spookiest pumpkin filled place ever. But then I don't know, I just kind of wanted it to be homey, and so I kind of went with that and I ran with it. Arguably, the bathroom is a little too light and bright and happy for the rest of the space. I don't know, I guess the kitchen is like almost kind of bright, but it's definitely got that kind of like witchy vibe to it, if you're asking me, even though I use the vampire stuff. Besides the point, right? Like, just witchy, vampires, they're the same, kind of, same, but different, I suppose. Um, but yeah, what do you guys like to do on Halloween? What is your favorite like pastime and hobby? I always find it interesting to see like what people kind of have as traditions with their family, or friends and so on. Typically, this time of year, I would be having a cookie and drinking party with my girlfriends. But due to a certain pandemic and, having a 16-month-old baby that I'm trying to keep nice and healthy, we're staying home this Halloween for the most part. We're really not getting out doing too much. Um, but I just wanted to kind of clutter up the kitchen in this space and make it look like very lived in. Like they definitely mix up all the potions and brews that they want. They can cook and make cookies if they so wish. Cookies filled with whatever magical cream feeling kind of thing. And I mean, say what you will about the Star Wars pack, but the Star Wars pack has those little ceramic things, like jars, that, I mean, they're just adorable. Absolutely. I used the one that kind of had the jewel on top of it because that one looked to me like it would maybe have some like magical ingredient in it, of some variety. So I very much liked that idea. Yeah, I think it's almost kind of weird that I use the Get Famous floors here, but the worn texture to them was really what I was kind of looking for, because I did want it to seem like a bit dated on the inside, and so I do feel like that came across though. I almost went with, oh goodness, I think it was just one of the base game floors actually, but it just looked way too fresh and polished. I was like, I just can't do it. I really can't. These Get Famous floors just look like maybe if you stepped in the wrong spot, you'd fall through, maybe. So be careful walking about, kind of thing. But what next on my little agenda? I wanted to ask you guys about your favorite Halloween activities. Like, what is your favorite Halloween that you've ever had, do you guys think? I very much enjoyed my last year Halloween. We were brand new parents, and our little Peanut was 6 months. I'm sorry, not even. She was 5 months old. She was born in June. So almost 5 months old. But yeah, not even. So we're just, a young little family last year, and we took some pictures with her with a pumpkin, and it was just nice. Just nice little baby pumpkin photos and vibing. I think I made some cookies and dinner and stuff, and just the little things sometimes, you gotta have just like a nice quiet evening in with your family every now and then. And but I think we should all be grateful that 2020 has kind of provided us with that like reminder at the very least that like you should just slow down and enjoy time with the ones that you love. You really should. All things aside, I mean, have any serious conversations you want to, but I I'm definitely personally still dealing with some family that does not want to speak to me so much, because of my speaking out on Black Lives Matter and not being the biggest fan of the man in the house, back in May and June and such. And yeah, I've just been staying off Facebook recently. I am trying to ignore the world and reality and what's going on. I've just been trying to enjoy my Sims and the snowy escape pack that's going to be coming out, because I'm absolutely obsessed and genuinely so excited for that. I mean, I can't even express the excitement that I have. I think that they have absolutely like hit the nail on the head with this pack. I love that they have introduced the Japanese hot springs, because I was actually watching a documentary on, oh gosh, I think it was Netflix the other day. I couldn't even tell you what documentary, honestly, but it was talking about the monkeys that actually utilize the hot springs as well. Like, they bathe in the hot springs every day, and these monkeys can literally just be observed like doing this, and they love their bath time. Like, they genuinely love it. And I was like obsessing over these monkeys that were using the hot spring. But it is like a very sacred thing over there, and I think that's so awesome that they're adding it, because it's definitely a bit different than anything we have in the game, where you get to actually like embrace in a different culture, to learn about a different culture, to be able to identify better if you are of that culture. But honestly, this is about it for the speed build, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop all of my yammering, pass you on to the tour section. So here we go, guys. All right, guys, here we are in the house, or on the lot, should I say. And I love where it's at. I think it's really pretty out here. I've never actually looked around a whole lot. There's like a waterfall back there. Just gorgeous stuff. But yeah, I've never really looked around this world before. The Vampires pack is pretty new to me personally. But I just wanted it to be, like I said, a functional house. Well, I guess we'll like walk in like, you know, we're supposed to. So out here you have some kind of cutesy, almost too cute for the honest vibe, but like I said, I wanted it to still be like a functional home. So it has some kind of cutesy touches here and there, but your mailbox, your trash, all that out here. So when you come in, you've got like, oh, that one is in the step, but just ignore that. But the pumpkins on the steps, there's some just kind of landscaping and decoration around. And I really went to town on the landscaping, like in the fall colors, which didn't have to do that, but did anyways. So over here you've got the setup for gardening, which I just think is absolutely adorable. I think everything came together kind of nicely, just nestled in here. I kind of went to town on the landscaping, so I don't know. I hope y'all like that, because I love it. I love it, love it. I do feel like we're missing some landscaping for some reason. I don't know why we would though, because I didn't move anything. But anyway, so inside when you come in here, I wanted this to very much look like the actual movie, kind of like cluttered. The fireplace is there, there's potions, there's a cauldron, there's like that upper banister that like I remember I think one of the kids falls off of. And then there's some potions, brooms and stuff like that, cobwebs. So when you walk in as a child, you really get this vibe of like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't be in here. But I wanted that to kind of be the presence. I thought maybe this picture up here was like the main witch, which I did try and do all of the rooms kind of representing the witches, but I kind of thought maybe that was like the main witch that kind of leads the trio back in her heyday or something like that. So anyways, I think it looks really cute in here. And then off in here, there's just a little sitting area where you can come. I definitely used a lot of vampires and a lot of Realm of Magic in this pack. This is the bathroom. I think it looks very like kind of too cozy and just quaint, honestly. I feel like it should have been darker probably, but I just like it. I like it. So this is gonna be like the purple sister. I gave her the bigger room because I don't know, you know, why not? And I moved a personal family of mine, the Slater family, in, and I'm sorry, not the Slater, the Slaughter. My husband named them. Their last name is the Slaughters. But so you can see him sleeping peacefully. But I just wanted this room to kind of reflect that Sarah Jessica Parker's sim. Oh, and of course, I'm sorry, whipping me around here, guys. The kitchen. I love the kitchen. Like I said, I wanted this to still be a home. Like you could still come in, you could still play here, have your family, and whatnot. So I just kind of decorated it up and used the vampire pack and rum of magic, a little bit of eco lifestyle apparently. But I really like it the way it came together. So yeah. I love the yellow tile. Like, I think that's so cute. Okay, so when you come upstairs, you know, you got the paintings, you got the candles, and then it's very, oh, it is very dark over here. I thought I put a light over there. I guess I did not. Anyways, this is just the little sitting area. I used a bunch of decorations in this area to kind of look like they, you know, were maybe researching their magic stuff. They've got the magic books here kind of laying about. And then they've got a frog up there, whatever they do with that frog, you know, got a little fireplace to kind of do some mini cooking, maybe some mini cooking of the cauldron stuff, because you know they've got 2 cauldrons, but can't ever have too many. So this is the like other sister with the dark hair. I can't remember her name, but she wore like red and green primarily, so I kind of just tried to make that kind of prevalent here. There is like oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There's in this corner there's an easel so that you can paint at the very least. I'm pretty sure that's functional. And then a little dresser with some plants on it. Just think that's cute. And of course, like when you look down here, just all spooky vibes, and I love it. I love it. And then the last room was for the main sister. Her room is pretty small, but I feel like I did a pretty good job at kind of honing in. She wore primarily green. So she has a green bed, a green rug, and then I put like a magical book next to her bed, gave her the bookcase, and then as well I gave her a Grim Reaper, I'm sorry, gnome, and then a violin, a little radiator in here. I don't know, I kind of was running out of ideas for clutter and I didn't want to repeat a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, guys, that is it. That's the house. I hope that you like it. I am really happy personally with the way that it turned out. Foundation is being weird as far as trying to like let the camera settle there. But yeah, I've said it once on my channel before and I'll say it again. Y'all don't come here for speed builds on my channel, because building on console, I personally wish that like the point of view, like I could look underneath cabinets better when I was building and stuff like that to see eye level. But it's always in this, like this. But anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome Halloween and awesome day, and thank you so much for stopping by. I will catch you all later. Bye!